expectations in terms of what we want in 7.2 from each of our case studies is at a kind of minimum level, we would really like to have a network diagram from all the case studies. So this is something that you can do in terms of the workshops that you've already organised with your stakeholders, or you could do it as a small focus group with selected stakeholders. You can see today that having 8 or 10 people in a group to do this is that's about the kind of size of group that you want to do it with. It would be incredibly difficult to do it with a really big group. So you only need a small group. But we would like to see network diagrams from each of the case studies so that we've got those kind of system models of how things operate. And then for many of the case studies, we'll be looking to operationalize the BBNs, which is to do the full conditional probability tables and populate those with data so that we can be able to run those models. In some cases, and I've already spoken to some cases, who really want to lead that work in terms of what they're doing with their stakeholders. And so I will be the one providing advice and guidance and so on to those cases to be able to do that work. There are some other cases where we've already talked about collaborating, so I will be more involved in helping them. So for example, certainly with the UK case study, it's easy for me to do that because there's not a language barrier, but I'll be helping them to kind of set up their workshops and do some of the work. For others, then it's about you supplying me the data. So doing these construction of your networks and sending that information to me